Deep within the oceans, some of the largest pieces of engineering can be found. This is the Typhoon-class submarine. It is the largest submarine mankind has ever built. This submarine carries some of the most powerful and dangerous weapons on Earth. Weapons that could destroy an entire continent. It measures about 574 feet in length and about 76 feet wide and approximately 39 feet tall. Only about 7 countries are known to possess or actively develop nuclear submarines. The United States, Russia, China, France, the United Kingdom, India, and North Korea are the only recognized owners. The Typhoon-class submarine weighs approximately 48 million kilograms when fully submerged. For reference, this is equivalent to the weight of approximately 257 empty Boeing 747 jumbo jets. The development of the Typhoon-class submarines was as part of the Soviet Union's effort to enhance its nuclear deterrence capabilities. It is designed to accommodate a crew of approximately 160 navies or more, depending on the mission. This submarine can stay fully submerged for over 4 months and potentially longer if required. The hull is constructed from a high-strength steel, allowing the submarine to withstand the intense pressure of deep-sea environments. Within the main hull, there are 2 long pressure hulls lying next to each other. These 2 giant hulls comprises several compartments and are equipped with comfortable living quarters for the crew. These facilities include sleeping quarters and washrooms, gym area, a medical bay, a sizable kitchen, office areas, and other recreational spaces to ensure the well-being and morale of the submariners during their extended deployments. There are 3 other compartments. One is armed with torpedo tubes to store and launch torpedoes. The other 2 are the brain or the central processing center of the ship. It also houses steering equipment. The Typhoon-class submarine has formidable armament capabilities, and it was originally designed to carry both defensive and offensive nuclear missiles. This vessel can carry up to 20 intercontinental ballistic missiles. Each of these missiles is capable of carrying up to 100 kilotons, or approximately 100 million kilograms, of nuclear warheads. The missile and launch system is situated between the 2 main pressure hulls. The United States Navy operates the Ohio-class and the Columbia-class submarines. The Ohio-class submarine is comparable in size to that of the Russian Typhoon-class submarines. To understand how submarines float and submerge, there is a need to understand the concept of buoyancy. Archimedes' principle states that any object submerged in a fluid experiences an upward force equal to the weight of the fluid it displaces. In simpler terms, an object will float if it is less dense than the fluid it displaces. Submarines are equipped with ballast tanks, which are compartments that can be filled with water or air to adjust the vessel's overall density. When the ballast tanks are filled with water, the submarine becomes heavier than the water it displaces and starts to sink. Conversely, when the tanks are filled with air, the submarine becomes less dense than the water, allowing it to rise to the surface. Engineers carefully designed the submarine ship to ensure a low center of mass and proper weight distribution. This minimizes the chances of the vessel becoming unsteady or tilting excessively. One of the primary tools that submarines use for navigation is sonar, an acronym for sound navigation and ranging. Submarines emit pulses of sound waves into the surrounding water, and by measuring the time it takes for these waves to bounce off objects and return, they can create a detailed map of their surroundings. However, this navigation procedure gives away the position of the vessel to potential enemies. Submarines also use highly sensitive and stabilized magnetic compasses for navigation. Diesel-electric submarines rely on diesel engines for surface propulsion. The electricity generated is used for charging the batteries that will be used when submerged. While on the surface, the submarine runs on diesel engines. When fully submerged, silent battery-powered electric motors propel the vessel. These innovations enhance a submarine's stealth capabilities, making it harder for enemies to detect their presence.